Overall, a pretty good night of in-ring action. I'm John Renton with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 31 Night 16 event, B Blocka action. And speaking of B Blocka, they pretty much telegraphed who is going to win the B Blocka on Night 18, at least in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts on this show in the comments, please. So Kevin Kelly doing solo commentary, and we get Young Lions, Oiwa, and Fujita taking on Bushi and Hiromu with a mashed up theme. I thought I was fucking hallucinating or going insane, than I already am. So the typical fare, these Young Lions did get in some good shots and then got chopped a lot and a lot and a lot more. And a Boston Crab by Bushi for the win. There you go. That's about it. And then one thing I do want to note about the first block match is Chase Owens did have Bobby Eaton tribute tights and the Bobby Eaton tribute t-shirt. That was very nice. Beautiful Bobby Eaton meant so much to so many people in wrestling and will continue to mean so much to many people in wrestling as his influence was felt worldwide, and many fans miss him and many wrestlers miss him to this very day and will continue to miss him. Tremendous tag team wrestler, tremendous talent in the ring, and very, very sad that beautiful Bobby Eaton is no longer with us, but his influence continues to live on. Chase Owens took on Taichi with Miho. Taichi had taped ribs, and who can out-heel who? So Taichi's been dealing with these bad ribs, and naturally that was going to play into the finish. Chase did try to stall to do some sumo stuff, and Taichi finally figured out, sumo? You want to do sumo? And then, Taichi, because he specialized in, having some good sumo techniques, threw Chase out of the ring pretty easily. It wasn't bad. It was a typical Chase Owens match. Again, I did like the Bobby Eaton stuff, but once the bell rang, it was what it was. Owens wanted a kiss from Miho and didn't want to take no for an answer. Pretty typical of Chase right there, if you know what I mean. Allegedly. And package pile driver 1, 2, 3. I'm amazed that they didn't have Taichi win, considering that, targeting Miho would anger, Taichi would anger anybody if they were lucky enough to have Miho Abe in their corner. So yeah, but Chase Owens gets the victory. Good. And still didn't want to take Miho's no for an answer. So anyway, Sanada took on Goto in a match that was certainly fine. It was well wrestled, as you would expect. Goto is very good in the ring. He will never achieve any more success than, besides maybe being a never openweight six-man champion from this point forward, because he's pretty much pigeonholed as being a really good worker that will get a few wins and put on good quality matches, which he is capable of doing. It's nothing against Goto. He's just in there with so many other people that are more dynamic as far as personalities, even though Goto shows some good fire in the ring. And then there's Cold Skull, Sanada, who I really, really wish that Sanada would just show a little more fire here and there. I mean, I know I've said in a lot of reviews, but just come on. I mean, there's one thing to being cool, calm, and erected. I think that's how that saying goes, but eventually it's like, okay, you gotta stop coasting, do something. Now, that being said, fine match as it was. There was some good move trading. Both guys stole each other's moves. And then a missed moonsault, a roll-up by Goto. Oh no, he's going to get the victory. Nope. Sanada does get that beautiful bridge pin, 1, 2, 3, and gets 2 points. And Tanahashi versus Yoshihashi. So much hashi going on here. I think that's a particular dish over there. I don't know. I kid. Yoshihashi, as you know, is not one of my favorite wrestlers. Nothing against him personally, but he bores me. I'm bored by Yoshihashi whenever he's there, even though he's a good worker. Tanahashi is really trying to keep this thing going. He's current IWGP US champion, but he's near the end. He's really near the end. If he makes it to Wrestle Kingdom 17, I will be shocked. I think he will probably try to go that long, but you can tell he is labored. He's in pain. I mean, he carried New Japan on his back, along with others, for so many years. It's natural with all the injuries he fought through that he's eventually going to wear down. It was all right. There was a weird backbreaker variation by Yoshihashi. He did get a Buster variation for 2. 2 times the Sling Blade, Aces High, High Fly Flow, 1, 2, 3. Show respect at the end. That was fine. And then we get Evil versus Jeff Cobb. Of course, Dick was in the corner of Evil, and Dick kept inserting himself repeatedly from behind and in the front. Whenever the referee was down, he's like, the authority is down. I'm going to insert myself from behind. Because Dick doesn't want just to go. He wants to go in from behind. I'm going to keep saying this stuff because why the fuck not? It's funny, even if I'm the only one laughing, which is usually the case with my jokes. That being said, I was worried. I wrote down, don't you dare fuck this up, Gato, because they had a chance to do something right here, and eventually they did. The Evil antics are just fucking repetitive. Nothing wrong with being a heel. The antics are just so fucking ridiculous and repetitive and stupid, and I fucking hate them, and any time they start doing this stuff, I just groan. I just goddamn groan. I did kind of like how Jeff Cobb had Evil, at the announcers or the timekeepers table, and then threw Dick in there or whatever, and Dick splashed into Evil, and then Evil tumbled over because Dick hit him really hard. And then there's some exposed buckle spots, and then ref bump, and then we get, it's Oklahoma Stampede, but no ref. We get Dick with a chair or whatever, with a big black chair, and Dick, strumming his instrument and slamming his instrument all over Cobb's back. I will say this stuff and make it as uncomfortable as possible. And then we get another buckle spot. Then we get another ref bump. And then we get Dick choking from behind. But then we get, a chair kick because Dick gets knocked down. Evil gets knocked down. Tour of the Islands, 1, 2, 3. Thank fuck Jeff Cobb won. If they found a way to get Evil into the finals, it would have been fucking ridiculous. Mainly, not even that Evil's talent doesn't warrant it. Because Evil is still very good in the ring. These antics and all this bullshit. No, let's do House of Torture in Bullet Club. Because let's have something come out of the hollowed out husk that is Bullet Club, and let's have House of Torture, which that's going to put butts in seats. Jeff Cobb won. Thank fuck. So then we get to Okada versus Tama Tonga with Jado. And can Tama Tonga win on his birthday? Yes, shockingly he can. They also telegraphed that Okada is pretty much going to beat Jeff Cobb in the B Block finals, because if they had been going head-to-head, as far as 14 points, okay, but it all comes down to tiebreakers. Okada wins, he has 14 points, Cobb has 14 points, but then they will just have the tiebreaker. Now, good match. Tama Tonga is very motivated. It was very cool that he was in the main event, not just because of his birthday, but facing Okada is a big deal. Okada doing his usual stuff, making it look easy. Tama Tonga did do some good groundwork with nice body scissors. Always good to be scissoring a man from behind and keeping him down in your, and keeping him in lockstep with you. I'm sorry. I'm just going to make it so you can't unsee some of these moves. And then we get Tongan twist. We get a splash. We get some gun stun counters. And it looks like Okada's finally going to get the victory. But no, gets hit with a gun stun variation. He's down. And double underhook pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Tama Tonga gets the victory. Good stuff. I mean, Tama Tonga obviously wasn't going to be in contention in the G1, but he won on his birthday. This is a big deal. Maybe they could run this back at New Beginning in Osaka or something like that. Or New Beginning in Osaka is the one in February, right? Some of these events blend together, but they could do this they could do that, and Tama Tonga maybe get a victory over Okada again, and they could actually do something good with this. Tama Tonga being a singles performer here and there isn't the worst thing in the world, even though Guerrillas of Destiny are one of my favorite tag teams going today. One of my top 2, actually. Let's do the point rundown for B Block. Basically, it comes down to Okada and Cobb. Good. Hiroshi Tanahashi with 8, Okada with 14, Yoshihashi, Goto with 4 each, that is. Sonata with 8, Taichi with 4, Evil with 12, Cobb with 14, Tama Tonga with 6, Chase Owens, I believe, with 4 or 6 also. I mean, it's kind of all blending together. I think he might actually have 6. But anyway, Chase Owens has a couple victories, so, I mean, we can't get everything we want, but at least Evil isn't in the finals. Hooray! One quick thing I want to run down here at the end of this review. There's 3 more nights. There's the A block of finals on Monday. And since I work later on Mondays, I usually work longer shifts on Mondays. If I can't watch it live, it's going to be up sometime, like that afternoon / evening. The B block of finals, I'm going to try to have those up, Wednesday afternoon. And then the finals, if I can't watch the finals live, I'm going to wake up shortly after they're done because I do need sleep. And I'll just try to get that review up sometime shortly after the show is done. But anyway, hopefully we can have a good finals, and hopefully maybe Power Struggle can be good, and we can build towards a good 3-night Wrestle Kingdom. I don't know Best of Super Juniors or World Tag League though. I don't know if I'm going to watch those. We'll see. Anyway, agree, disagree, what I said. Like, share, subscribe. Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.